Hey guys, Will here again with Happily Ever Outdoors. Today I wanted to show you a really neat little safety product called the Markwort Storm Safety Whistle. As you can see, it comes in a bright blaze orange color. I got it with a lanyard that comes with it, and they just go for around $7. I know, you guys are probably saying to yourself right about now, a review on a safety product? Seriously? Boring. Well, guess what? That kind of attitude is the reason why so many people get hurt, and unfortunately some people never make it back out of the woods because they don't think safety products are cool, they don't think safety products are important, so they don't take safety products with them. And then guess what? When things go wrong, they're not prepared and they die. Now, I'm not saying just because you go out in the woods without a whistle that you're gonna die. But I am saying this is a really neat product, so I hope you all pay attention for just a couple minutes here. Why do you need a safety whistle? So many people go out in the woods, they don't carry one at all. So why do you need one? Well, let me tell you, what happens if you are out hiking, having the time of your life, all of a sudden you take a wrong step, you fall down a hill, go crashing down into a ravine, break both your arms and legs, and you're laying there in a crumpled heap, and no one is nearby to come to your rescue. Your voice is not going to carry that far. And let me tell you, yelling, you're going to get pretty tired, your voice is going to break, and you're going to be out of luck. Now, anybody who spends any kind of time outdoors knows that safety whistles are a dime a dozen. I mean, there's so many different brands, so many different models. Most of them are real cheap. They're around $1 or $2, or they'll sell a pack of 4 for $3. So you might be asking yourself, why on earth am I going to spend $7 for a whistle? Well, let me tell you something. This is not your ordinary whistle. The Markwort Storm Safety Whistle is specifically designed for extreme weather and maritime applications. This thing is insanely loud. I mean, ridiculously split your eardrums loud. It has no moving parts. You can see there's nothing that rattles inside there. There's no ball that it depends on. And this thing is supposedly, they say, will actually be audible within 50 feet, completely submerged underwater. So weather will not affect this thing at all. It's a very hard plastic, very, very sturdy, and there's nothing in there that's gonna, on the inside that's gonna rust or rot or mess up. A whistle like this takes very minimal force, very minimal effort, and the sound will carry extremely far. Now, when I say extremely far, I don't mean like normal whistle far. I mean like way across the woods far. I mean, this whistle, when I first got it, actually, even though I'd already read reviews and I'd been warned and everything else, I put this whistle between my lips and I blew it full force. My ears were ringing, my hearing was drastically reduced for probably like 30 seconds. I mean, it was crazy. So I'll tell you, if you're gonna blow full force on this thing, understand you're gonna wanna cover your ears and hold the whistle with your lips. But even when you give this thing a short chirp, I mean, it's crazy loud. So it's great for emergency type situations where you're crying out for help, but it's also great for when you're out in the woods if you just need a way to communicate. If the other people in your group have a whistle, you can send out a couple chirps, you can talk back and forth, maybe you get off the trail a little bit, you kind of lose track of where you're at, you can blow that whistle and say, hey guys, where are you at? And you can find your way back. Also, if you take kids with you out in the woods, that's something to think about. Having purchased 2 of these whistles for myself and my wife, now that we're getting outdoors more with our children, I plan on trying to go get more so they can each have one of them as well. But taking a closer look at this whistle, you can see it has a very unusual shape to it, almost sort of a kidney shape. It's pretty large, has large openings on it. It's definitely different than anything else I've ever seen. And you might be saying, looking at this already, oh my gosh, that thing is huge, that's ridiculously looking. There's no way I'm going to wear that around my neck. I'm going to look like a doofus. Well, if you're worried about looking cool, take the whistle and put it inside your shirt. I mean, it's as easy as that. And it's probably better to have it inside your shirt anyways, because if you fall down a hill, it's not going to come off. While we're on the subject, I just want to mention that safety items are the most overlooked and most neglected items in most people's bags when they go out in the woods. Something as simple as a whistle. when you're lost could save your life. Something as simple as having just an emergency blanket. You know, they're this big, they weigh next to nothing. Have an emergency blanket in your pocket or in your bag could make the difference between life and death. Something like having a coat with you. Even if you don't plan on being out overnight, be prepared. What if the worst case scenario happens? You should be prepared for the absolute worst weather. You should always be prepared if, Lord forbid, you are trapped out in the woods overnight. You should always have what you need to survive. So I encourage you, take your time, research some of these safety items like this whistle, and make sure you're prepared when you go out in the woods so that you can survive those worst case scenarios. So if somehow, in some miraculous way, I've managed to convince you how bad you need a safety whistle, go buy this safety whistle. I'm telling you, don't waste your money on anything else. Now that I've actually purchased one of these and used one of these, I'll never spend money on any other whistle again. It is definitely worth the $7 to get this whistle. Buy it. Buy it now. I'm telling you, do not wait. Buy it. Okay, this concludes my review of the Markwort Storm safety whistle. In my opinion, the absolute 100% no doubt very best safety whistle on the market. Well worth the $7 you're going to pay for it. I'm telling you, go buy one. Feel free to leave your comments and questions below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can keep seeing great videos like this. And go ahead and check us out on Facebook while you're at it. Thanks for watching Happily Ever Outdoors.